Hello, online pipe community. Ethan, Parsimonious Piper here. It is 38 degrees on a Cobb Tuesday evening. You can see the smoke from my smoker coming at me over here. Doing a pork loin this evening. It's cold. My Cobb Tuesday cap this time is an all-wool Bulgarian flat cap. It is very warm, definitely not summer weight, at least not for summers in these parts. But it is nice on a cool evening. My Cobb is a Missouri Meerschaum Patriot. And in it, I have the culmination of a week of smoking a Rango Balkan Supreme. A very generous few ounces was sent to me by Gary, Olden in the Way, whose link will be down below. Gary hasn't put out any videos lately, but other than from a trip to Ireland. But he assures me he will be back. At any rate, I need to thank Gary for thinking of me and initiating this particular trade. I love Balkans. I like the sourness of an Oriental forward blend. And this is definitely that. If I recall correctly, the components here are Orientals, Latakia, some black Cavendish. I don't think it's flavored or sweetened, but and Virginias. I can tell you, at least to me, the Virginias do not play a huge role in the flavor. What I am getting is the that sour, buttery, floral Oriental flavor right up front and all the way through it. And I like it. I like it a lot. This is going to be a 4+ star on my 5-star rating. If it didn't only have a single supplier and were always available, it might be a 5-star for me. Right now, probably my 5-star Balkans are Seattle Club Plum Pudding. All of its variations are just phenomenal. And Cornell and Deal's Byzantium. Now, this comes in very close behind that. It is a very, very, very good Balkan. It has a little more, slight more sweetness than the Byzantium does. So if you like a 965 but would like something a little more Oriental-ish, this is really good. Really, very, 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 very good. Many of you saw the quick, terribly edited, choppy video that I did from our meetup here in North Carolina at a JR Cigar Lounge yesterday. That chain is really very cigar centric. They carry, you can hear my dogs going on in the background. They carry pipe stuff, but it is not a focus for them. As a result, their pipe selection, their pipe cigar selection, or a pipe tobacco selection, is usually pretty thin. And I don't know if I've ever seen pipes or pipe cleaners or anything else on the hardware side in any of their outlet stores. This was by far the most spacious smoking area in a JR cigar that I've seen. There were probably only about 15 or 20 seats, but really well spread out. The ventilation was fantastic. There were 5 of us total. I would really like to see You know, maybe in 3 or 4 months, if we could get together sometime in the spring after the holidays have settled down. Boy, it'd be nice to add a couple more faces to that and just let it snowball slowly. But it was a really good time. Not pictured was a gentleman named Aaron, who's got an Instagram, Carolina Cumberland. He makes rod stock. He's also beginning to make pipes. I don't believe he's made any for sale yet, but he does have rod stock for sale. For any of those of you who might be interested, Carolina Cumberland. I'm not on Instagram, so I don't have, well, I'm not on IG very often, so I don't have him bookmarked yet. It was a really, really good time. Let me make just a couple of recommendations for those of you guys who do get together at brick and mortar stores, whether they are pipe centric or cigar shops. Particularly, however, if they are cigar shops and you're smoking a pipe, buy stuff. Now, you don't have to go in and make a $500 purchase, but buy stuff. Be a customer, and make sure they know that you appreciate them letting you smoke in their cigar shop. I did both. Now, the only thing that I purchased for myself, and some of you guys have talked about this lately, is some Aaron Moore Flake. I haven't tried that yet. I've avoided it because everybody calls it a Virginia Burley, but crossover aromatic, because it's got a fruity, sweet topping to it. Other guys I know who don't like aromatics do like this. So at any rate, you know how it is. It's another tobacco and you have to try it. But I also bought some Molto Dolce, if I can say that, get it out of my mouth, for my son who likes aromatics. And I think I got him a bag of some. He likes the super values, and he wanted a bag of vanilla because he was out of vanilla. So go figure. He and Greg have so much in common in terms of what they like. Greg Tunnell, that is. Those aromatic smokers, boy, I tell you, I don't get them, Willie. At any rate, it was a blast, and we did manage to patronize the store. If they had not had any pipe tobaccos that I was really interested in, I would have just gone up to someone in their big walk-in humidor that you saw. I would have just gone up to one of their employees and said, "Hey, I'm a pipe smoker. Recommend something," and I would have bought something from him. Now, I did pick up a couple more things, but these were from Derek. Both Englishes. This is probably still most of an ounce, a good half ounce at least, left of Low Country. That's Smoking Pipes, I think. Low Country's Cooper, which is a mild English, medium English, and then some of Mylan's King's Ransom, most of a bag. Here's the thing. He was not particularly fond of it. King's Ransom, I like all right. That it could be an all-day English for me. It's not one that knocked my socks off. I've got a couple other Mylan Englishy blends that I really like a lot better. I don't know if I've actually done an impression of this after smoking it for a week. I'll check my records, and if I haven't, then I'll get to these two Englishes in the next couple of weeks. But I do like King's Ransom. It's not a bad blend at all. So I got that in trade. For almost 2 ounces of my Haunted Hatchards, which apparently Derek has fallen head over heels for. I'm glad somebody really likes it. That's always gratifying as a we said we don't chase small batches. Well, I'm a super small batch blender. I only blend 1 or 2 pounds a year. But I'm glad he likes it. That is gratifying. Well, folks, I'm rambling on and on and on at this point, and my smoke is just about at the temperature I need to get some meat on. So I'll let you guys go. But while I do, I'll remind you, light something you like. Enjoy your evening.